The stated amount was for the regional peacekeeping force in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. As DRC decides to send out the East African Joint Force, $2 million is deemed missing with no trace, according to the legislators.
The $2 million peace fund, even the Council of Ministers ask, where did it go? Do you expect that donors are going to continue providing you money when you don't have accountability? And the reason, they know it, they are keeping quiet. They can't prevail over somebody who mismanaged the funds.
The East African annual budget that has been depending on donor funds for the past years, with over 45% being donor funded, the disappearance of the stated amount is said will threaten the trust of the donors who have been in partnership with the bloc.
We have spent money that were donated by donors and our partner states. Although people are saying some of the monies have disappeared. Of course, I'm sure it disappeared. Could that be the reason is why the troops were withdrawing? Because they were not well funded? We have to know the basis under which this is happening. Probably, it is one way that some people have already made millions. It's now time for them to go and enjoy the millions, and therefore these young men and women who went to DR Congo have to go back to their partners.
The Democratic Republic of Congo has lost confidence in our East African standby force and thinks that the solution to their problems can come from outside. And yet, our integration, you know very well, is predicated upon collective security.
South Sudan representative to the East African Legislative Assembly, Honorable Mukulia Aisen, who is the chair of the Committee of General Purpose, says the contribution from different donors has not been accounted for by the Office of the East African Community Secretary General.
The money contributed was almost $6 million, and of course $2 million disappeared, and we don't know how it disappeared. We know very well that people are already cooking accountability to account for that $2 million, but we wanted to state it categorically clear that those responsible for the disappearance of that money are held accountable. And basically we know that it's under the accounting officer of the community, and that is the Secretary General. So he is responsible. Wherever it has gone, whoever has taken it, he stands to be the SG, and he stands to account for how that money disappeared.
South Sudan recently remitted a total of $15 million to the community as President Salva Kiir took over as the chair of the Regional Heads of State Summit. Lack of proper accounting of the regional fund by the East African Community Secretariat in Arusha may as well retard the partner states' urge to remit annually to the community on time. The vice legislators say needs to be uprooted.